Kelly, Rick, and Lewis. Either one of you ever heard of this gospel singer by the name of Bobby Storm? Bobby with an I, she.
No.
Yeah. She is nominated for 2 Grammys, but she's facing a lot of social media backlash right now. She posted this video accusing Delta Airlines of being in the wrong when she announced to passengers that she was going to sing on the plane. Like she was, she's on this flight on Delta, and she's decided that she's just going to get up and sing her song to everybody.
No, thank you.
Right? And the flight leader is not about it, and he's kindly asking her to, basically to take her seat and be quiet. She's resistant. She's intent on singing this song, and here's how it went.
Seatbelt signs off. It's not a disturbance.
Hey, have a seat.
I am. I'm gonna have a seat. So I just found out I'm up for 2 Grammys. My very first time, you guys. My name is Bobby Storm. I sing for the Lord, and my song is out on all platforms. It's called We Can't Forget Them. I want to share this with you guys. I wanted to do it when I first got on the plane, but I haven't done this in a while, so...
Are you going to be quiet?
But they're enjoying it. So while we're sitting here, could I please...
I am not enjoying it. So I'm asking you, can you be quiet?
Okay, well,
That's a yes or no answer, please.
Am I going to go to jail if I don't?
Can you please answer my question? Are you willing and able to be quiet right now?
I'm doing what the Lord is telling me to do.
I'm asking you a question, yes or no. I'm your flight leader. I need you to follow my instruction.
Okay.
My instruction for you to answer my question. Are you able to be quiet?
What do you guys think?
I'm asking you, ma'am.
I'm asking you guys.
If you're not able to follow my instruction, you will not be taking this flight.
Okay.
Are you able to be quiet?
If that's the case, then that's fine.
All right. Thank you.
So I'll sing it on the low for y'all in the back.
Oh, my gosh. The absolute nerve some people have.
There's so much wrong with both sides of that. You guys don't think so?
What's wrong with? Obviously, she seems very narcissistic to me.
No, you're 100% correct there.
Okay, so what's the problem with the flight leader?
His approach.
Oh, okay. He should have handled it better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
His approach. I'm your flight leader. You're going to do what I say. And yes, you're right, but it's all in the approach.
I thought it was weird that he kept trying to get her to answer this question.
Correct.
Are you able to sit down and be quiet?
Correct.
Well,
Instead of saying, listen, ma'am, I'm sorry, you can't do this.
She was trying to take a group vote. Now,
I know, right?
Rules on the plane aren't subject to group votes.
Right.
Exactly.
It's subject to the flight leader. And
Exactly.
this guy told her to sit down and shut up. And, I don't think the excuse that Jesus is telling you to sing holds up on a flight. In fact, I would say Jesus wants you to follow the rules.
You know what Jesus wants? I agree with you. Here's the other thing about that, too. I don't know. I mean, there's the part of it that it's because she's singing gospel songs. Okay, what if somebody on the plane doesn't want to hear gospel songs? There's so much into that, whole thing. But I agree with Kelly, what you're saying. There's a time and a place, and I know you're excited because you just got nominated for 2 Grammys, but,
What did she get? It was, We Can't Forget Him?
That's a hip-hop song. She sampled.
Wait, are you being serious?
I'm serious. She sampled. She didn't even salute the sample.
What did she sample?
Oh, it's a hip-hop song.
Oh, you're just saying the music, the beat.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Cops. She sampled Regulate.
Oh, it's Regulate by Warren G.
She's
sampled
sampling
Regulate.
I Keep Forgetting
Which
by
was
Michael McDonald.
Which was going to say, which is a sample of Michael McDonald.
She said Regulate My Mind.
That is a bop. I really like it.
Yeah.
But listen, you can't just stand up and assume that everyone wants to hear you sing in an enclosed space where I am trapped. I can't even make a decision for myself here.
Right.
I'm subject to your narcissism at this point. And I don't like that. Here's a weird thing, all right? My husband took our dog to the dog park. I won't say which one, but he said some guy was posted up with his guitar at the dog park singing loudly. I'm like, on what planet is that normal? that you think that everybody who brings their dogs to the dog park wants to hear you and your guitar.
I guess, I mean, is he trying to do, because, you'll see these guys like downtown that are sitting on a street corner playing their instrument or singing or something. They got a hat out for money or whatever. But I don't know that I wouldn't expect that at a dog park at all.
I don't know.
But I don't know if that's what, I'm just saying, is that what the kind of mind frame that person was in?
I don't super hate it. It's like you're outdoors. You're just trying to have a nice afternoon and you think that you're going to sit there. And to me, I don't understand that kind of nerve.
I get it.
Where you're going to do that. But maybe performers are just a different breed, and that's not something that I understand, is just standing up and singing to strangers. I guess I just don't get that.
Yeah. As I said, I think she's wrong with her forcing her song singing upon everybody else, and I just feel like the flight attendant the approach could have been a little better.
Well, I'm assuming that he's had to tell her to sit down already. Like, we're catching this not at the beginning of the situation.
And that's a possibility, too. If he's already mentioned something to her twice, and this is the third time, then I'm okay with the approach. But if that's your first approach, I feel like you kind of could have done that better the first go-round. But I don't know. But then again, that's just, me.
I guess she does give credit. She does say it's a Nate Dogg Warren G sample at some point during
Poor
the
Michael
video.
McDonald.
I know, right?
The OG.
Because you think when Jesus comes back, he's going to be like, regulators! Mount up! Mount up!
Let's see. Byron said some people are so starved for attention, almost makes you feel sorry for them. I mean, she's nominated for 2 Grammys. What do you need? I guess she's like, well, I'm top of the mountain now. I can do this.
Here's the thing. I think if you're stuck on the tarmac and people are just itching to get off the plane, and then it was hey, there's this gospel singer, and she's like, let's do a sing along, and then everybody agrees to sort of do something. But here she's just sort of forcing herself upon people.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I sit here and bloviate about anything for minutes upon minutes, and people are like, shut up, Kelly. We get it already. It's kind of like that.
Well, Bob B says, Kelly's right. No one wants to hear your S. I didn't pay to listen to their crap.
True.
So
I just feel like you're subject to this flight leader, the flight attendants. You have to behave on a flight. We all know that. You can't just stand up and say, I'm going to sing a song for all you people.
You stand up. Hey, how about, hey, would anybody like to hear me sing a song?
But it's not subject to vote, is what I'm saying. Let's just say there's no singing on a flight.
It's a plane. It's a small area. You've got all strangers. Everybody's different. You don't know. Because I've seen some pretty cool videos where somebody's in a mall. And there's a piano in the mall, and people are allowed to just go out and play the piano, and then somebody else comes over to sing or play their violin or whatever, and the crowd gathers around. It's there's a piano there, though, for anybody to play.
Yeah, and you can escape that.
Right.
If you don't want to hear it, you can go to the other end of the mall.
Yeah.
Christiana has a good point. To me, it actually sounds like she was just trying to go viral. If she could have all the people taking video of her singing on a plane, it would go viral.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, sometimes when you spit hot rhymes, you just need everybody to hear it.
Milo said, y'all have never been to Portland, Oregon. LOL, there are musicians everywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, what we're saying is you cannot escape a plane. If I want to hear it, if I'm in Portland, Oregon, I'll stick around and listen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I can also walk away.
Right. Yeah, you can't do anything on the plane. So that's a great point.
All right. Well, it's interesting. People aren't liking that I didn't like the guitar player in the dog park. I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm more okay with the guitar player in the dog park than I am singing on a plane, because if I don't like the guitar player in the dog park, I can walk to a different part of the park and not hear them.
Yeah, you're right.
Whereas on the plane, dude, just shut up already. I can't go anywhere else.
Ron said it's actually a good idea. You get more money at the dog park. You play on the sympathy factor.
Right.